I passed the PE exam in my second attempt. I didn't really had the right motivation. Preparing for the exam it needs a lot of time and effort. Just my advice is to consider it as your last attempt.
Specifically for you, which topics were the most difficult topics?
For me, it was the NEC code. I don't really like to read that much. I had to force myself.
You did your studies outside the US. You really didn't have much exposure. Even if you are a local grad, not everybody gets an opportunity to work on NEC. Now you have to get your documentation started, and good things await you. Hi, Harvey.
Hello, Flippy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, Harvey, congratulations on passing your PE Power exam. You're a longtime student of mine. So let's do a quick recap. You took the FE Electrical in 2021, is that right?
Yes, 2021.
And you utilized my on-demand course and the study guide and passed the FE Electrical in the first attempt, correct?
Yes, correct.
And you're a foreign graduate, right, Harvey? You graduated from Philippines?
Yes, I graduated in the Philippines in 2020, the pandemic year.
Right. And as an internationally trained engineer, you realize the importance of the B license in the US, correct?
Yes, correct. I did some research about it, and then I felt like I needed to pass these exams.
And did you do electrical engineering or electrical and computer engineering or technologist, or what was your degree?
I did electrical engineering.
With a power major?
There was no major.
So general,
Just
basically a general
general.
electrical engineering degree. Okay. So you passed your FE exam in 2021, and then you signed up for my PE Power program in 2022. Is that correct?
Yes, in 2022.
And you started out with the on-demand course for PE Power. And how about you walk me through your journey for PE Power exam preparation?
Yeah, I passed the exam in my second attempt. So in my first attempt, I was busy at work. I didn't really had the right motivation, I guess,
Okay.
to review because preparing for the exam it really is. It needs a lot of time and effort, and then I didn't put in the right effort.
Okay. How much of the on-demand course did you complete? Like, how much of the content did you actually utilize in your first attempt for PE Power exam?
I utilized like a 70% and 80% or the 80%. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't.
So there was
I
about
didn't finish.
So there was about 20-30% of the content that was left. So that was your first attempt, and you realized that this is a difficult exam. It's not like the FE exam. It's more challenging.
Yeah, it's more challenging. I didn't expect it.
Okay.
After my first attempt going out of the testing center.
So what did you do differently for your second attempt?
Well, yeah, for my second attempt, I started from ground up. No, I watched one of your YouTube videos about the 4 types of active learning.
Right.
And I utilized that, the taking notes, understanding everything from the fundamental concepts. That was very important.
Right.
I had to pause the video, attempt to solve it myself.
And you also utilized the live training, correct? For your second attempt?
Yes.
Yeah. How did that help you?
Yeah, I get the real-time feedback, and also hear the comments on students
Questions
in
from
real time as
students,
well.
yeah.
And I think the homework assignments, I think remembering from my first attempt, I felt like those homework assignments were like on a PE power level and a PE exam
Right.
difficulty,
Right.
and I had a good practice on them.
So in terms of the number of hours, how many hours did you study every week?
Roughly 15 to 20 hours a week, and I put more time on the weekends.
Okay, so that's 15 to 20 hours during the weekdays and more times over the weekends.
Yeah, it
And
was a lot of hours.
how did you feel about the exam the second time when you took the exam?
Yeah, yeah, leaving the exam, I already felt that I passed it that time.
The second
It
time,
was more, it was more comfortable.
right?
Yeah.
That's good. And what would be a recommendation, Harvey, for students who are thinking about PE Power exam? Any tips, any advice you'd like to give?
Just my advice is to consider it as your last attempt, so that um you have to prepare for it seriously and to give it your all for that.
And specifically for you, which topics were the most difficult topics to prepare for?
For me, it was the NEC code. Yeah,
I
because
see.
I didn't had any experience at all. I had I think I had to study for like a month
Wow.
reading the code
Wow.
because I'm not really a I don't really like to read that much. I had to force myself.
Right. And also because you're a foreign engineer, right? You did your studies outside the US, so you really didn't have much exposure. Even if you are a local grad, not everybody gets an opportunity to work on NEC very
Yes,
frequently. So uh, again, thanks a lot for your time, Harvey. Glad to see you passing both FE electrical and P power exam. Now you have to get your documentation started with the state board, and good things await you.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you.